Hey,
how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so first off, congratulations. I mean, your performance it's amazing. I'd say it's breakout. I had the chance to see this movie last month in New York. And I have to say, it stayed with me for
Wow.
so long. And so much of your performance is based on non-verbal communication.
Yes.
So, how do you go about that? Like, what kind of direction does Todd give you when you have so little to say, but you say so much?
Yeah, I think there was first off, Sammy's script created such a vast field to just explore who this man was, and having Todd Haynes just be there with you side by side every day with me was the greatest gift in the world. He really encouraged me to lean into my instincts and really believed in me at times when I didn't really believe in myself. And, you know, I think with the arrested development that Joe has, the internalization of so many things that he experienced at such a young age and navigated through life kind of transformed. You can see it physically, in the physicality of things. There is a storytelling in the physicality. And I feel, I think about the movies that I love. I think about In the Mood for Love by Wong Kar-wai with Tony Leung, and what he does. There's so much pathos where he's saying so much with doing so little. And I love those kinds of performances. And, thinking about Heath Ledger in Brokeback Mountain, whose performance I watched so many times, this sense of oppression, and it similar feeling to Joe, but different circumstance, but this of something just buried deep inside, and how it kind of translates into the physicality of Joe, which was so much fun for me to explore. We see this in a way, this adult man-child, right? This man who had to create this adaptive adult child to just really navigate and survive in life.
Yeah, and be a father to his kids,
Yeah.
which is, it's kind of contradictory, right? Because your character's so naive and so innocent, but at the same time, he's a very good father figure.
Yeah.
So that's like a whole other aspect
Yeah.
of the character.
Yeah, it's amazing to see just, Sammy's writing, back to Sammy's writing, just the way she wrote about Joe and his relationship with his kids. You can really see in the text how much he loved them and how he wanted to give them the life that he wasn't afforded or given, in a way.
Yeah.
When you see him
He's,
taking care.
placed there.
Yeah, when you see him taking care of the caterpillars, and kind of taking care of them, and watching them grow. It's just like a reflection of his kids.
Your character and Natalie's character are the same age, and at the same time, like Gracie was the same age when all of this started happening. Did you think about that when you were preparing for the role? Like, there are certain like milestones we reach when we're 30 something, but your character doesn't have those milestones. So did you just like think about doing the opposite? Like, well, if I buy a house or have a kid at this age, then I have to do the opposite. Like, I'm an empty nester.
It's like interesting to think about. I mean, there are certain ideas in different places in the world, different places in America, where it's like you're an adult when you start paying your own bills. You buy your own mortgage,
Or as soon as you're 18.
or as soon as you're 18, or when you can drink, right? But like, so say if I got there's a 10-year-old kid that bought his own house, is he an adult then?
Is he? Yeah, exactly.
So it's like interesting. That's like, there's so many different, transgressions that kind of go beyond the black and white, that little gray area. And just the story, and to be able to process while we're watching these characters process as the audience member is quite a journey.
It stays with you, yeah. It has so many layers, so it's unbelievable. So thank you so much. That's my time.
Thank you.
It was It was great.
Nice.